How long have you been here in Holland?
It's about 3.5 years now.
And what did you learn as a German working in a Dutch company?
I learned a lot about pragmatic approach to doing business, about people who are very highly self-motivated and try to do what they think is the right thing to do.
Is that different than in other parts of Vodafone?
I think in other countries people are probably more inclined to wait for direction, and here people take initiative. They have their own ideas that sometimes works against you, but I think on balance,
you've been able to adapt, because I hear good stories that you've been able to work together with the Dutch mentality. Wasn't that difficult?
I like the Dutch mentality. I like the directness. I like people who are very, very open, and I like people who take initiative, even though sometimes the outcomes are not what you initially expected.
Yeah, and when you were basically in charge of Vodafone Holland, the smartphone became hugely popular. The vision of 2000 basically, came in 2010, and it exploded. So how have you been dealing with that?
Well, I think we've tried to grasp the opportunity, because you have to go with where the market grows. But then, of course, that brings a lot of challenges. You need to change your pricing model. People are using less voice. They are certainly
without talking to KPN, just to synchronize.
Absolutely, we need to do our own decisions, but rebalance away from traditional income sources like voice and messaging towards data. And I think we've innovated a lot. We've made some learnings that are maybe less favorable. We've made some good learnings as well. At the same time, of course, you have to look at the technology that we're deploying, invest a lot more into building network stability, making the networks ready for data. We're very proud in having the best data network in the country, but we need to continue to do more and more to stay on top of that.
How is the Netherlands compared to the rest of Europe at Vodafone?
A lot of people in Vodafone see the Netherlands as a forward-looking kind of an avant-garde market. There where some of the new trends come earlier. Because also people, the customers are open-minded. They try out new things. Internet penetration, smartphone penetration is the highest in Europe. So a lot of these trends are new, and that has also been fun to be in discussions with other parts of Vodafone to take some of our experiences into other markets.
Not invented here. They accept things from the Netherlands?
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. That's no, but one of the beautiful things about Vodafone is that we have a big network. We spend a lot of time together in the communities, in the CEOs, but also people deeper in the organization, exchange with people in other markets, and that is generally seen as very beneficial.
You've opened a lot of new offices. I mean, you've done Eindhoven, you've done Sloterdijk, now you've done Central, and everything is innovating all the time. Is it also a personal thing for which you find interesting, the way...
To be honest, I find it very interesting, but I can't take the credit for it, because a lot of these initiatives were initiated already 4 or 5 years ago by my predecessor, who had a clear vision on taking mobile working into the company, and I think we've now rolled this out indeed in all of our locations. I think this office here is a masterpiece in that respect. You can see how people work, in a very natural way, and how they interact with each other, build the community and so forth, and I love it. Of course, I've put a lot of my own heart blood into the design of the office, and refining it further and further. So we're very happy with this environment, very proud of it.
So it's ready, and you're gone. When are you gone, and what are you going to do?
I'll move on to another operating role in Vodafone. I can't really share any details at this stage. That's not yet
just the two of us
communicated. I know, you and your phone.
Okay.
Vincent, you would be the first person I would tell.
Yeah, I would be the first person to have an appointment with you. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.